morning, all. Welcome to Sunya Talks. Today we are going to read about Pāli Tipiṭaka as it is Sanyuta Nikayas. As today we are having guests as Dr. Savera and Datuklim Siozin, sir. Good morning, all. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Today we'll go to our breathing exercise. We'll start our
the 10 count.
10 count. So today we will discuss about Pāli Tipiṭaka as it is Sanyuta Nikayas. Translations from Pali to English, safe under the guidance of Dhanacharya Nagajiva. So linked discourses, the group of linked discourses beginning with aggregates. Linked discourses on absorption, the chapter on meditation. 34.17 Entering and Carefulness. At Savatthi, Bhikkhus, there are these four kinds of jhai meditators. What for? Here, Bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in attaining samadhi, concentration, but is not careful in samadhi. Another jhai meditator is careful in samadhi, but is not skilled in attaining it. Another jhai meditator is neither skilled in attaining samadhi nor careful in samadhi. Another jhai meditator is both skilled in attaining samadhi and careful in samadhi. Among these, Bhikkhus, the jhai meditator, the supreme, 17th.
Yeah, I think it's still pointing out to the same philosophy, for the past few weeks. I think we're going there. Okay, so the static and the dynamic. So you enter into this samadhi, then second phase, you're careful with the, what do you mean by careful? Okay, when you do your duty, there is a lot of disturbances. There's a lot of objection to what you're doing. Then there's a lot of negative comment to you. There are a lot of these negative responses. Okay, can you still maintain your samadhi? If you can still maintain your samadhi, then you are very careful. Okay, and you lost your samadhi, then then you have to go back and practice again. This is what we call returning.
Okay.
This is called returning, the fifth gate that promoted by this Kumarajiva. Okay, so now it's very clear now in this Nikaaya. Okay, then you have to do your duty. Many people thought that meditation is sitting there for 1 hour. Okay, no. That is not meditation. That is a preparation for meditation. We sit there, reverse counting also preparation, to prepare you for the samadhi. When you enter the samadhi, you should try to keep it, throughout the day, throughout the time, and that is not easy, to keep the samadhi after meditation, that is what this sutra said, that you must keep it, okay, it's not easy. Okay, so we always fail, then go back and practice again and do it again. It's more like a biofeedback, Okay, you do something, then you feed it to the biofeeding, to the surrounding. It get rejected, then you feel annoyed, you feel angry, then you feel, then you go back again. Then after many rounds, you become a good meditator. Okay, then even in a very difficult situation also, you will remain calm. Yeah, that is the main point. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we proceed. Yeah.
Entering and persistence.
The persistent. Yeah.
At Savatthi, bhikkhus, there are these four kinds of jhai meditators. What for? Here, bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in attaining samadhi, concentration, but is not
Not
careful in
persistent.
samadhi. Another jhai,
Persistent. Yeah.
another jhai meditator is careful in samadhi, but is not skilled in attaining it.
In samadhi.
Another jhai meditator is sorry,
Persistent.
sorry. I think
Attaining
Okay.
samadhi.
entering persistence. Okay.
Yeah.
Another
Sorry.
jhai is neither skilled in attaining
Yeah.
samadhi.
Here, bhikkhus. Sir, I'm repeating again. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here, bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in attaining samadhi, but is not persistent
Not persistent. Yeah.
in
Persistent.
samadhi. Another jhai meditator is persistent in samadhi, but is not skilled in attaining it. Another jhai meditator is neither skilled in attaining samadhi nor persistent in samadhi. Another jhai meditator is both skilled in attaining samadhi and persistent in samadhi. Among these, bhikkhus, the jhai meditator, the supreme. 18th.
It's same thing, Here talk about persistent. Before they talk about careful. Careful means you have to be watchful, of what you're doing. Persistent means you maintain. You maintain the samadhi. This is not easy. That's not, and that's the real meditation, Always remember, the real meditation is not on the sit-up. The real meditation is when you carry out your duty and you can maintain your posture. That is the real meditation. This is what the sutra is talking about. That means doing your duty is very important.
Okay.
So, Doctor, you see very, very nicely, there is always one that you are good in entering samadhi, but on the other side, they keep on changing. Careful, you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be
yeah.
persistent. These are all dynamic part.
Because it's dynamic.
It is
You have to be
dynamic,
very
yeah.
careful. You have to persistent. You have to look into it. You have to clearly understand it. Okay, this is a thing. Because it's dynamic, Dynamic. That when the whereas and so this also a second level of yoga. Okay, you interact with the surrounding. Okay, the first level of yoga is synchronize your mind and body. That is very easy. That is enter into samadhi. Okay, after you enter into samadhi, then you go and do your duty. You interact with the surrounding. That is second level of the yoga. Okay, after interaction, you maintain your samadhi. Third level also, you can strike a balance between sunyata and rupa. Okay, the emptiness and the material, you strike a balance. That's the third level of this yoga. So now we are talking, actually, this can be considered as second level of yoga. Yeah.
Okay. Great, Baji, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
34.19. Entering and what's conducive.
Conducive, yeah.
Yeah. At Savatthi, bhikkhus, there are these four kinds of jhai meditators.
Yeah.
What for? Here, bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in attaining samadhi but does not perform what is suitable for samadhi. Another jhai meditator performs what is suitable for samadhi but is not skilled in attaining it. Another jhai meditator is neither skilled in attaining samadhi nor performs what is suitable for samadhi. Another jhai meditator is both skilled in attaining samadhi and performs what is suitable for samadhi. Among these, bhikkhus, the jhai meditator, who is both skilled in attaining samadhi and performs what is suitable for samadhi, is the foremost, the best, the prominent, the highest, and the supreme of these four kinds of jhai meditators. Just as bhikkhus, from a cow comes milk, from milk comes curd, from curd comes butter, from butter comes ghee, and from ghee comes the finest essence. Next.
Yeah.
So, this jhai meditator is the foremost, the best, the prominent, the highest, and the supreme of these four kinds of jhai meditators.
Yeah.
19th, rooted
I,
in
I,
meditation
I,
attainment.
yeah, I think you should be able to understand without explanation. It's very, very clearly what they call clearly. And Buddha like to use meal, as a as a this thing. For meal, okay, you get curd, From curd you get the butter.
Yeah.
From butter you get this ghee. Okay,
Yeah.
from ghee you get this what they call the highest one. I think maybe also ghee. Okay, but only thing that the very highest essence. Okay, it's one level. You keep on improving yourself. Okay, now you see there's so many sutra on this 4 level.
Yeah.
Okay, that means this is very important for you to maintain your samadhi for the practice. Otherwise, Buddha would not use so many lecture, to keep on explaining the same thing, Okay, do your duty, That is a very important teaching of Nikaya. This thing. Yeah. Do your duty. That means perform your duty and keep your composure. Do not lose your composure of your mind. Okay, that is the real meditation. Yeah.
Okay.
And these sutras very beautifully, they are like you say the diamond. The
Yeah, that
diamond
mean,
gives different facets of
yeah, different
meditation,
facet. Yeah, different facet. Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Yeah. You
beautiful.
need to compose. Okay,
Ah,
you need to persistent.
yeah.
You need to careful. Okay, you. That mean all these are the dynamic. It's like when you do it dynamically, these are the things that you should keep in mind. And
But
you
this
should keep
this is
in
a
mind.
very doctor very strong reference, because otherwise people think meditation is separate from your
Yeah.
duty.
They think meditation, sit 4 or 5 hours in one place is
Exactly.
meditation.
Yeah.
No. That also good. Sometimes we also sit for many hours. No, once in a while. Okay, then we can enter into deep samadhi. Okay, that
No,
part also we are not against it.
no,
Okay,
because
but that is not
doctor,
everything.
doctor, this also talks about those are also meditator, but those are four types of meditator. We are talking
Yeah.
about the best one.
Best one, best both.
Yeah.
You have both A and B.
A and
You
B,
can
yes.
enter into deep meditation. Okay, you can maintain it when you perform your duties.
Yes.
Okay,
Got it.
both are, yeah, equally important. Both
Exactly.
are equally important. Yeah, this is the thing.
Yes,
You
sir.
cannot say, oh, just do your duty, no need to go on meditation. So there's no right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are not against sitting for meditation. Okay, but we say that that is not complete.
Hmm.
When you sit meditation, you listening, then you go and do your duty.
Yeah.
Okay, this way. That's why in our school we never ask our Sanyati to go and sit there for 4 or 5 hours doing nothing. No, you have to perform your duties. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take the next verse.
Next. 2027. 8 on remaining and emergence, etc.
Yeah.
At Savatthi, bhikkhus, there are these 4 kinds of jhai meditators. What for? Here, bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in maintaining samadhi, concentration, but is not skilled in emerging from it. Another jhai meditator is skilled in emerging from samadhi, but is not skilled in maintaining it. Another jhai meditator is neither skilled in maintaining samadhi nor skilled in emerging from it. Another jhai meditator is both skilled in maintaining samadhi and skilled in emerging from it. Among these, bhikkhus, the jhai meditator, the supreme, 20th.
Yeah. You saw something, but here they put emerging, emerging from it. I mean, you come up from your samadhi. Okay, you can still actually emerging and maintain. You get up from it, but you can maintain it. Okay, so the key word is maintain. You enter this thing, you maintain it when you do your duty, when you do your performing your duty. So that is the main point. So I think that there are so many sutra on the same idea. You just get the key person, you enter into samadhi, then you perform your duty, you maintain the samadhi, finish. That is the main idea. Okay, this
Doctor,
is the main idea. And of course it's not easy, but you have to practice it,
Yeah.
Okay.
this doctor, this section was about Panchaskanda, in which they are talking about these things. So this section is, if I'm correct, right, Rucha? This is about the
Yeah,
Panchaskanda
Panchaskanda,
section.
yeah.
And this
Yes.
is the last part of it where it is being repetitive. But it's not repetitive, it's actually taking different facets.
Yeah. Different angle,
Yeah.
You have to be very careful. You
So
have to do
how-
these are the thing. Now
So
you
doctor,
see,
now-
you see, a good thing you should repeat 100 times, you know. You see, in DXN, I told you many times, okay, last time in the farm, you know, we want to do certain thing, okay? I spent 2 hours now to teach them, these are the things you should do, these are the things that you should not do. Then after some time, when we go to the farm, no, hey, they do exactly that. We ask them that they should not do, no, this thing. Why? Because we spent 2 hours to talk to him. He only spent 2 minutes, no, to give instruction. Never explain properly, and they never care, no. They don't care, no. Okay, of course we remove this kind of stuff. Okay, that's why now we know already the good instruction. We instruct many times, you know, again and again. You see, when we do the kombucha in India, how many times we give the same instruction? 5 to 6 times, you know. Even to prepare the porridge, 5 to 6 times, you know. We tell them, give me plain porridge, don't do anything. What they add, keep on adding, you know. Keep on adding, you know. Last, they add the butterfly pea, you know. Give me a blue, it's a porridge, no. No, because they feel that I'm the boss, no. How can I give the boss something, some food that nothing, you know. They add something, you know. You want to tell them, don't, until they will say, you add anything, I will remove you, you know. Then they stop. Not easy, you know. That's why Buddha keep on saying the same thing again, you know, to drill into your mind that do your duty. No, we keep on telling people do your duty, but how many people are doing their duty? They want an easy life, no. They want to sit there, relax themselves. No. We say that meditation is not about relaxation. Relaxation, you do not need meditation to relax, no. You can open the music and lying there, you can relax. Why should you go for meditation for relaxation? Okay, but you enter samadhi. But samadhi is the best relaxation that you can get. That we agree. This thing. But the main purpose of meditation is not to get meditation. It's to do your duty and you become firm, you know. You become stable. You become serene, you know. When you keep your composure when you do your duty. That is the main teaching of all the sutra. Yeah.
and it should always end with joy, you know. You should feel that joy, even in
Yeah,
practice,
yeah.
even in
They
duty,
always say,
even duty,
joyful,
doctor.
yeah.
Even in duty, you should feel the joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Practice with joy. Practice
Yeah.
with joy. Okay. This always you see many sutra. They always say, oh, they listen to Buddha, then they practice with joy.
Yeah.
Then when you practice sunya, you should get some kind of happiness.
True.
Okay. If you don't get the peace and happiness, something is wrong, no, with your practice. Definitely you'll get peace and some kind of happiness is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay. 34.28, 34, 7 on emergence and gladdening, etc.
Gardening, yeah.
At Savatthi, bhikkhus, there are these 4 kinds of jhai, meditators. What for? Here, bhikkhus, a certain jhai meditator is skilled in emerging from samadhi, but is not skilled in the gentleness of samadhi. Another jhai meditator is skilled in the gentleness of samadhi, but is not skilled in emerging from it. Another jhai meditator is neither skilled in emerging from samadhi nor skilled in the gentleness of samadhi. Another jhai meditator is both skilled in emerging from samadhi and skilled in the gentleness of samadhi. Among these, bhikkhus, the jhai meditated the supreme. 28.
Yeah. Now talk about gentleness. That means you don't get agitated, you know. Okay, when you carry out your duty. You see, the world is not perfect, you know. The world is not perfect. You know. What you expect from the world is normally the world doesn't give you what you expected, you know. Okay, that's why you need to synchronize yourself with the world. Okay, we always say that this is what you expect from the world. This is what the world give to you. No, you do not mess. No. Okay, so you need to synchronize yourself. Keep on adjusting, synchronize. Then the two things will synchronize. Okay, you can, and this is one we call yoga. This is what we call yoga. This thing. So this you see so many sutra. I think more than 10 sutra. No, I mean this must be a very important concept. Yeah, again and again and again, Okay, now do not blame Buddha, Keep on telling the same thing again and again and again. They are not telling the same thing. It was unbearing, Okay, then as an example I give to you, in the accent, a good instruction to give 10 times, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So many times, we have to give again, the same instruction. Even with Twitter, if you don't follow my instruction, I'm going to remove you. Even then, they do exactly. You ask them not to do, they do exactly. They do. You know why? Because they don't bother. You spend 2 hours to explain to them, they only spend 5 minutes, to give instruction, and then they don't care. And they never care. But of course, this kind of stuff, we always remove them, We don't keep them. This thing, they are so careless, in this thing. And this kind of stuff, they will not be good in their career anywhere, where they don't care. If they don't care, then we also don't care for them, Okay, we are Brahmana, we are not charity department, This the thing, They have to carry out your duty. Okay, those who cannot carry out duty, we kick them out, We don't keep them. Okay, this thing, we are not goody, This thing, We stick to the principle. Okay, this is very important. And so you must understand, next time when you run any corporate, any good instruction, you better give it many times, Okay, you don't expect to give one time, then the people follow instruction. No, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
Doctor, and even this gentleness means that do not exert more than what is required. Exert
Yeah,
sufficiently.
gentle. You don't do.
Overdo.
You just exert sufficient
Sufficiently.
strength.
Even in practice.
Don't overdoing it.
Even in practice, even you're doing a practice
Even in
also.
practice, but in today, some of the meditation school,
My goodness.
they are overdoing it. They're
Too much.
forcing you to do something for 5 hours, 6 hours.
10 days. 10 days.
10
10
days.
days.
Oh my goodness! And many people mentally crack down. Mentally crack down, then they become, and even they don't mentally crack down. It takes us 10 years to change them.
Very
My
difficult.
goodness.
The one who has gone there for 10 days, doctor, and comes
Never
back,
change.
please, never
No
change.
matter how we try to modify, they become donkey, They become so stubborn, They like a stone, My goodness. You cannot change them, You cannot change them.
Difficult.
Even you advise them so many things, they still cannot understand what you are talking about.
Because doctor, the 10 days is hardcore conditioning, they are programmed like that.
Yeah, they program into a stone. They program
Very
into a
difficult.
donkey, They program into a donkey. And they call themselves Vipassana school. No, they're not Vipassana school. They're donkey school, They Vipassana for you to see things clearly, Those who come out, they do not see things clearly. They see things blurry,
More blurry.
Blur, totally blur. And they live in their own fantasy, They live in their own fantasy world. And they don't understand anything. When we want to produce the brick also, the broken brick also. How many times we told them, draw the drawing, demonstrate to them. They just cannot
Never
do
they
it.
do.
Eventually, we had to remove them.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Let's take the next verse.
My goodness, they're stubborn, They become stubborn. They become donkey, This is a problem. Now, meditation, you have to be very careful. If you are not careful, either you become donkey or you become monkey. Okay, you singing, taking hairs, okay, dancing, you become donkey. You become monkey.
Monkey.
You must become human being, Yeah. With good sense, with good logic, Okay, think properly, do your duty properly, become a millionaire, Okay, but not become a donkey.
Don't go,
No, you
don't
have to
go
be
to
very
the
careful,
animal realm. Doctor, don't go down to the animal realm. Come up
Yeah,
to the
don't
human realm.
go to the animal realm.
Okay.
No, even the reverse counting is very good. But if you stick only to reverse counting and not
Finish.
to the higher level, even so, you also become donkey. This thing, you very be careful. Like one Nepali, our Nepali friend, he like reverse counting so much. Now he form a school only reverse counting.
Yes.
We told him, you continue like this, you shall become donkey. You stick to something, you become worshipper, And worshipper always turn into a donkey. Either donkey or monkey, Sometimes they go wild, they become monkey. My goodness, they turn into an animal realm, This thing, Okay, and you have to be very careful. It is especially in India, wow, full of funny maguru. India is a land that full of maguru, no? Also maguru, no? Okay, then they pluck something from the air, they simply teach. No?
Simply
they
talk.
can even claim that they can ask the sun and moon to stop, you know. Oh, what they go, the day will stop. My goodness, this kind of idiot, you know. They can this thing, and some also ask you not to take this food, not to take that food, no? Not to take binjal, binjal, it make you stupid, you know. My goodness, I am using this what do you call this veggie soup therapy, you know. I use a lot of binjal, you know, to clear the cough, you know. Then they say that eating ginger will make your mind stupid. My
For the
goodness,
first
what the
time,
idiots.
Doctor, for the first time, you taught me the cap of the brinjal that we throw is also used
Yeah.
in.
Don't throw away the cap. It's good for cough now. But only thing is, binjal is cold.
Ah,
If a person is weak, then you don't give binjal.
okay.
Then you make him down. Then he look like stupid. Maybe he try to mean that way, you know. Okay, this thing. But he's not stupid. He become dull because you wrong treatment, you know. Don't blame the binja, you know. You as a doctor, you know, you get the wrong herb, of course you get the wrong treatment. Then you say, oh, this herb is no good. Nah, the doctor no good, not the herbs no good.
True.
When a person is weak in metabolism, you don't give them cold herbs, no? Cold herbs will lower down metabolism, and you may kill a person, you know. The person become dull and look stupid, no? They say, oh, binja make a person look stupid. Maybe it's not binja, it's a stupid doctor. No? The doctor that is stupid, not the binja. Don't blame binja. Binja is a very good plant, no? I'm telling you. My goodness, we use a lot in herbal therapy, binja, even cucumber, you know. Many people don't like cucumber. Cucumber is very important, you know, to hydrate your body. To hydrate your body. Okay, radish also. Okay, so do not say that take binda, make your mind stupid. No? That kind of Mahaguru. Then he asked people not to take garlic. Because, no, he read something from the internet, no, that the monk don't take garlic. Oh, then he picked something, then he asked everybody not to eat garlic. Idiots, no. The monk, of course, they don't take garlic because it stimulates the stomach and this thing. They don't take many spices. That is true also. Okay, but we are homebounder, we are the Brahmana, we eat, what is the problem with that, all this thing? We eat, you know, what is the problem? Then we go and perform our duty, we do our duty, you know. So we have to learn our living, we have to learn all this thing, you know. We cannot become passive, no. This thing. Okay, that's why now you have to be very careful with all those Mahaguru. They just read something in the internet, you know, then they just claim wonder, you know, and they never use a brain.
No,
No,
that is
many
why
people
now.
never use a brain. No, never use a brain. They some them say that they say that Pali is very very sacred language because Buddha speak in Pali. You know,
Pali.
they say that no, Pali never exists during the Buddha time. How can Buddha speak in a language that never exists? Okay. Then of course that time there are many Brahmin. They chant the mantra in Sanskrit. You know. Okay, then Buddha asked them not to chant in something that you do not understand. Okay, then also this puja. Buddha do not against puja, no. Buddha again this is a sacrificial puja. The puja that kill animal to sacrifice. That kind of puja is banned by Buddha, no. Then they say, oh, Buddha banned puja. Buddha this what do you call banned Sanskrit. Buddha, my goodness, the Sanskrit that we're using today is do not exist during the time of Buddha. No? How can Buddha go and against the language that do not exist? That time there is a proto-Sanskrit.
Prakrit.
They say Brahmi. I think they use the word Brahmi. Brahmi exists during the Asoka's time, but whether during the Buddha's time or not, we are not sure. We are not sure. Okay, this other thing. Okay, then there are many things people keep on claiming. You know, then they say that oh, India don't have a writing civilization. No, everything I have to pass down by memory. Like some of the African tribe, you know, they pass down everything by folklore, by memory. My goodness, the whole collection of agamas passed down by memory. They do not use a common sense also, no. They
Doctor,
lack
now
even
in the world, if there is been a written culture, a written civilization, it's India because India gave everybody
India
the
the first
knowledge.
one. You
First
see, all
one.
the sutras that go to China, none of them is from memory.
Absolutely.
You look at the sutra. Okay, from
Even
who
Shurangama.
bring from where and where, translated from Sanskrit to Chinese. They never say, oh, some monk go to China. Oh, based on memory, he recited the sutra. Where got such thing, If it's for memory, that means they go to China, they must be, some of the monk must be recite. None of sutra is for memory.
And if that was the case, doctor, why will Pariniti go and cut and his foot of flesh
Yeah.
and break the
Pariniti,
Shurangama?
my
He can
goodness.
memorize.
Yeah, he put it in his land, as
Yes.
two. Yeah, that's why it's the Srangama mantra. The mantra of Srangama.
Even
Okay.
he did not trust his own memory.
No,
He
he
wrote
cannot
and
trust the memory.
ah,
You see the Agama, the preface. They
yeah.
asked the Mahakasyapa to arrange. Mahakasyapa, I'm old, no. My memory is failing. Don't no. Don't ask me to do no. My memory. Then he asked this
Ananda.
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 Okay, Ananda said, I cannot remember, no. When Buddha said, if you cannot remember, you just say that Buddha said it in Savatthi.
Ah,
Let's say many of these things in Savatthi. Maybe not in Savatthi, Name is not
Yes.
important. Whether where Buddha has talked is not important. More important is the
Right.
content, You
Yeah.
just say
Right.
he's in Savatthi. Once upon a time, he's in Savatthi. Okay, there are a lot of things about it because sometimes Naranda cannot remember, Okay, then how to remember the whole sutra by memory? Okay, so this many of the so-called scholar, they are not scholar, no. They are worshipper. They what they call. They are not even a good storyteller. They don't do any homework. They simply plug something, And the day in the internet, some say that Asika is Vietnamese,
Vietnamese.
but he's a Vietnamese now because he claimed that Asika is Vietnamese. My God, I'm saying he's an Iranian, no. He's from that time there's no Iran. He's from Persian.
Okay.
Okay, and he's educated in Taxila, nothing to do with Vietnam. And he said that Aseka translate everything from Pali,
Paali.
to Chinese. Pali never go into China. Never. Okay, only recently the Nikaaya go to China, they translate, then they incorporate into the Tasso. So now part of the Tasso they collected the teaching of Buddha, they translate and they put into Tasso. And I think for the 2000 years now, even recently also, they incorporate in the whole Nikaaya into Tasso.
Wow.
So Nikaaya is part of the Tasso now.
Wow.
So this Tasso is the most complete collection of and is compiled in Japan, not China.
Okay.
You see, the most comprehensive collection of sutra is in Japan, not in China, because in Japan it never been destroyed. China burned down many times, Kumarajiwa 3 times burned down. This Xuanzang one twice burned down. Okay, that's why we are telling that many universities are burned down. Even Alexandria University also burned down, Baghdad University also burned down, many universities also burned down because the ruling party sometimes they don't like the university, but university always go against the policy, the student, They even today, the many demonstrations are from the university. That's why the ruling party are not very happy with the university. This thing, and they don't pay tax. They own a lot of assets. There are a lot of problems, and they against the war. Okay, they don't want to enroll into the army. That's why they destroy the university. Okay, this other thing. So one the university is destroyed. For example, the Baghdad University is destroyed. And many scholars, they run to Venice, Then they become the Renaissance in the Venice. The university do not die. It appears somewhere else. So the same thing, they burn down maybe in Naranda, okay, but all the texts go to China, Okay, the Taxila is not burned down, Taxila, because the river changed the course. The river changed, then they lost the commercial, this thing, then lost the support. Then it's corrupted. But now, when the British come and say that the Taxila is destroyed by the white Huns, that's not true. You must go back to the Chinese record now. Chinese say that is destroyed because the river change the course, no? Then the economic support is they don't have the support, and then it's a decay, you know. Nalanda also, according to the Chinese one, is due to the lack of support, then died naturally, you know. It's not burned down.
Okay.
But they say it's burned down. Worst case burned down. What is burning? Yeah, sutras. They burn the sutra. Then we already have all the backup, you know, bring back and like in China, no. Like today, you see the Kumarajiva, the sero, the sero grass still teaching, you know.
Right.
After 1,700, still the Senjang, the still teaching, you know. The Chinese scholar never stop. They destroy everything destroyed. But luckily, Chinese, the record is there. And people can read, then they re-establish everything. China, they can re-establish everything because they can still read the record.
Right.
Okay, the problem in India, because you the language change, you know, the writing also change. You cannot read the Sanskrit record. That's why you can read, you can re-establish back everything.
Yeah.
So now we translate from Chinese, no, to English to Hindi, to Marathi, to all these things, you know. Definitely you revise back automatically, you know, the university. So we are telling them it's more important to revise back the teaching of the university, not to build a campus or university. We're not interested in the campus. We're not interested in the building, you know.
Yeah.
Even you see, we are not interested in a Kumarajiwa or Senjang per se, you know. How Kumarjiva look like, how Sanyuta look like, we doesn't know. Because they do not allow the student to draw their, Kumarjiva also do not allow students to draw their this thing, no. Okay? All the religious this thing, even Jesus also don't allow, Prophet Muhammad also don't allow. Buddha also never allowed the student to go and sketch their this thing. Even Sanyuta, we doesn't know how they look like. Okay, this thing. That is not important. What is important is their contribution, no, their teaching. The Kumajira, no, his teaching is very important.
Yeah.
Okay, he also promote this what they call this 6-gate meditation. This is what our school is, no. Okay, our school traces all the way to Kumarajiva. Our line is never broken, you know. Okay, and our sunya is not by some guru, some aspiration, and he pluck something from the air. This no. We are strong dynasty. Our line is very clear, no. I think 70 generation trace all the way to Kumarajiva. Then Kumarajiva trace to the Nagarjuna trace all the way up to Mahakassapa, then Mahakassapa to Buddha. So after Buddha is Mahakassapa. The first Sunya teacher, Mahakassapa. Mahakassapa trade all the way down to Nagarjuna, from Nagarjuna to Kumarajiva, to the Taksasila University. Okay, then Kumarajiva bring it to China, you know? Bring it to China. But the concept of Sunya is from Sri Pawa. Sri Pawa. That's why now the 3 universities, you know, with 3 major teaching, the Agamas is from this Taksasila, the Nikaaya from Sri Pawa. Nikaaya, there's a lot of, you know why? Because in Sri Pawa, they get many relics, no? Similar to Sri Lanka.
Okay.
Similar to, so that the Sri Lanka can trace all the teaching to Sri Pawa.
Yeah.
Okay.
The prince that go to Sri Lanka is not the prince from Asoka. There may be some prince go to Sri Lanka, but it's from southern India.
Okay.
Like Bodhidharma. Bodhidharma is a prince, no?
Yes.
Bodhidharma is a prince, and he a rich prince, you know. He bring the whole shipload of sutra to China. 3 of them, you know. Kumarajiva, Shenchang, 17 caravan, you know. Can you imagine? A few kilometers long, no, the caravan. They bring the whole back up to China for sure, no? 17 caravan. More than Naranda, no? Even many texts from outside Morana, he collected by Shenchang. More than 10 years of
across
collection.
India, no, doctor? Because Shenchang traveled across India.
Like Nagarjuna. He bring, that's why your, what they call, your Ayurveda call him Charaka, the wanderer. He go everywhere. Shenchang also wanderer. He traveled throughout the whole India, no. This thing. Even Fashion, even Easting, travel a lot, Okay.
Yeah.
Then they bring the text to China, and the place not only Chinese monk, many Indian monks also. Like this. Tomorrow we're going to Agamas, no. This Gautama Deva Sankar. He's the Indian monk.
Yeah.
But when you say Indian monk, some of them they are not from Indian continent. They are from Kushan.
Kushan.
Kushan is Afghanistan,
Yeah.
from Pakistan,
Yeah.
Kashmir, or from the western, or Kusha. No? Kusha is a western Xinjiang.
Uh-huh.
But Chinese call them Indian, because they speak Sanskrit.
Okay.
So the Ansekar,
Huh.
Anseka is a Persian prince, but Chinese also respect him as an Indian scholar.
From Parthia, modern Iran.
Yeah. He is from Persia. He's a crown prince, supposed to inherit it, but he abdicate the throne, Then he go and study in Taxila. Okay. Then he translated a lot of agama is translated by him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Anseka is a very important monk, well respected in China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then and he is a contemporary of Nagarjuna.
Uh-huh.
Almost the same time as Nagarjuna. Okay, and also the same time that the Sanghanlun, in the future we're going to come as they are the same era, about 150, second century, Second century is about is almost 2,000 years from now. Over 2,000 years from now, okay. But one thing good about Chinese is that the writing system never changed. So even for 2,000 years, we can still read the text now. But the language did change, The language 400 years ago, if they're spoken today, so I may not understand. Because that time, many of these missionaries, they go to China and they jot now the phonetic,
Okay.
So we are able, now use the computer system, we are able to come up with a language that the Chinese spoken 400 years ago.
Okay.
I understand nothing, When I listen to it, I understand nothing. But when you put in the right thing, okay, I understand everything. Okay. So the one thing good about it, like this is Sanghanlun. Okay. Even now I have the Sanghanlun with me, By reading that, I can establish the whole medical system, without any teacher. Like Sunya, so I don't have any teacher, All this through the reading, Through a lot of reading. This thing. There is one thing good about the Chinese language. Okay, because Chinese language, the writing system and the language are two different systems, In Hindi, what you speak and what you write is the same thing, But Chinese, no. What you speak and what we write are different thing, What we write are symbol, no spelling. Okay, so when I write the thing, I can give to a Japanese, he can read, but he read in the Japanese way. That's not a Korean also. Korean read in the Korean way. Vietnamese read in the Vietnamese way. But afterward, the Korean and Vietnamese, they change to phonetic, But the Japanese, they never change. Okay, they still retain the Chinese writing system. That's why we can still, and many of the sutra they keep in Japan in Chinese language. But it's no problem for Japanese because they can read Chinese. Because in the Japanese way. They read the Chinese in a Japanese. That's why they don't feel that it's Chinese because they are reading in their own language. You see, Chinese we can have a unified language, Okay, because of the writing system, everybody agree with the writing system. We agree because you can read it in your own language. No need to reject it, Like the Somali, Okay, you go to internet now. You can use whether using Hindi, whether you're using this English or using Malay, the same Somali you're using. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, people know this is smile, this is crying, this is angry, this is happy. We know through the Somali. The same thing with the Chinese language. Okay, so the language is always retained. So when everything is destroyed, but the record is there. Then through the record, we can re-establish back everything. It's how the Chinese established back the university until today, Okay, the shadow grass still teaching. Okay, the small forest Shaolin, they're still very vigorous, Okay, a lot of movies also, there's still thousands of people, become samurai. They practice martial arts because the Shaolin become a martial arts center. This is a thing. The answer, the Sanyuta huge. It's a huge complex, very big complex, Okay. Then the what do you call the Goose Tower. He come out until today. Okay. The technology is from India. Okay, they build the thing. Okay, he mimicked the Mahabodhi temple. Of course, it is not so grand as Mahabodhi temple. Mahabodhi temple is very grand, using stone, but the one is using mud. But still, it lasts to the after many earthquakes, still still stand, for thousand over years. Okay, this thing. But all the sutra burned down. Actually, he Xuan Zhang built the stupa, he built that tower to keep the sutra from India.
Okay.
Burned out twice, two burning, finished, nothing is left. But luckily is that when they translated this thing, all the sutra go to the scholar, and the scholar are Brahmana. Okay, they are homebound, okay. So when everything is burned down, the scholar collected the whole thing and they re-established everything. So when they cannot reestablish everything, they go to Japan,
Okay.
they can get all the record from Japan and bring back. Okay, so now India we should do the same thing, Okay, we go to China, bring back everything. Now we translate into the local language, then we can revise back the university. Okay, so no need to worry about the burning if there's any burning. Okay, but I'm telling you, according to Chinese record, there's no burning. It died off naturally. Even Sri Pawa also, there's no burning. Where got burning? You see there, there's no sign of burning, Okay, but because the practice already debated, after that lost the support of government, lost the support of the masses, then they die off.
Yeah.
So now we establish the right teaching, Okay, then the whole thing may persist. Okay,
Yeah.
but Chinese they are quite strict, Okay, this is a thing. That's why the teaching are not debated, The teaching still maintained until today. Okay, when I remember when during my schooling time, when we write the Chinese, you have to write it as it is, If you put some violin, the teacher will give a caning, You try to don't make the writing artistic and change the writing. It's not allowed, Okay, this thing, Is right this way, mean this way. Don't change the writing. You change the writing, you get a caning from it's very serious now. Okay, then we the time they promote the Mandarin, okay, then we can only speak Mandarin, If we speak any other language, you get all the caning. The Chinese are very strict in that sense, They are very, very strict in that sense and the record, okay. But because of that, they can maintain the culture for thousands of years. The only civilization that is not broken is Chinese, because the writing is not broken. Okay, but you cannot say that the language not change. Language did change, but the writing never changed. So now with all the writing, with all the sutra deposited into the Chinese, it's a matter of time we can translate. Now we translate a lot, I think the whole Agama is almost finished already. I think we already finished this Sanyuta also finished already. Okay, so now we're going to finish the Madhya and also the Diga. This one you complete the whole what they call the whole Agamas will be translated. Then similarly, the Nikaaya also we're going to complete. I think the Sanyuta Nikaaya is almost finished now,
Yes,
or is already finished. Okay, this is the thing. So we translate as it is.
Yeah.
Because many of translation, they use a lot of the personal thinking into translation. Okay, the first chapter, okay, how to float in the flood. It translated how to cross the flood. No, we are not talking about how to float in the flood, not float, not cross.
Yeah.
You can float is good enough. You can survive. No, okay. How to cross the flood? Everywhere is water. Now how to cross? Translation it's not right. Okay. Even Raja, you remember even the Agamas? Okay. The king, the king actually he killed the father, Then he repented in front of Buddha. Okay, when he left, Buddha said he had committed a serious crime. He committed 3 times now. But the translator do not agree. Because to a translator, Buddha is great now. If
Compassion.
anybody repent from Buddha, the sins will be removed. Nah, the sin is not removed.
Oh.
He will still face the karmic consequences, killing the parents now, like this what do you call, like you say, Mogarana. Mogarana, because in his previous life he killed his parents now. So even though he become Arhan, he become the great disciple of Buddha, Buddha told him, you cannot avoid the consequences now. You will be killed by the mobs. So eventually, because the time when the mobs attack Ananda, no, he can always escape with superpower. No? Okay, Buddha told him, no, you cannot escape. Okay, even the Anseka also killed by a mob. But Anseka predicted his own death, because he a king, he said he killed a lot of people, and this life in China, he will be killed by the mob. Okay, but they are great sin, they are not worried. Okay, so the Mogarana is very sad, this thing, and many, his body, many bone broken, the mob attacked by this mob, then eventually he used his natural, supernatural power, appear in front of Buddha to ask for Pāli Tipiṭaka. Actually, Sariputra and him, before Parima, they get a permission from Buddha. So Buddha agreed, then he go back to his birthplace and died there. That's Moggallanda. So the death of Moggallanda is very violent, very violent, because he killed his parents. This in his previous life. Okay. Then the death of Anseka also very violent. He also killed by a mob, Anseka. Okay. But the second time he's killed in China. This thing, the first life also killed in China, second life also, because he said that when he is a king, he killed many people, okay, that these are the karmic that he have to face. But of course, he is a saint, it's not an issue for him. This other thing. Okay, that's why now you have to remember. Okay, we're living in this world. This world is not perfect, Okay, and sometimes we feel a lot of problem in this life because our previous life. We doesn't know what we have done previously, Okay, so you should not blame. You should not have the kind of all the negative thing about this thing. Okay, whatever happening, we just accept it, Yeah.
Okay.
So any questions?
As of now, no, doctor.
We have a few more
There
minutes.
is one question, doctor. One question from Saranya.
Saranya.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
doctor.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
reverse counting is static and leads to samadhi, and
Yeah,
double
yeah.
counting is dynamic. If we need to improve our dynamic side, can we practice double counting more?
Yeah. You see, double counting, why we say dynamic? Because double counting, you can practice in 1 minute or 2 minutes now. Anytime you can. You see, reverse counting is very long, 199 to 0, it take about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. But double counting only 10 count, only a few seconds. Okay, one cycle, Then you keep on repeating the cycle. Okay, yeah. Now this thing, you go to do your duty, then you get disturbed, Okay, normally we go for double counting. We go double counting, then we come down. But then we do again, So that's why double counting are dynamic in a sense.
Okay.
But because when you get disturbed, you want to go for reverse counting for 100 count. That is sometimes we count 30 count. But 30 count will take 5 minutes, You may not even have 5 minutes, When you go for meeting, where you got 5 minutes, you have only maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. At the time you go for double counting. So double counting is very good for this dynamic interaction.
Okay.
And double counting also, we count 1 to 10, Okay, that will lift up your energy rather than the reverse counting will calm down your energy, But double counting will lift up the energy. The effect are opposite, The effect are opposite.
Yeah. Okay. Hope Saranya that question has been answered.
Yeah.
Any other question?
So you all can understand the difference between reverse counting and double count. Reverse counting to come down into your samadhi. Okay, what you call double counting will activate your listing and make you more dynamic.
So,
Okay, that's why I think that the day you all also tell that during the day to day, we are so busy, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, we have no time to practice. No. You go for double counting. Double counting can be do for 1 minute, 2 minutes. No, you come down and you do your duty. You're okay. So double counting is very short. Sometimes 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes. Okay. Of course, you have time, you go for 5 minutes. But double counting, of course, during practice, we can go for half an hour double counting. Okay. Because double counting will prepare ourselves for following of the breathing. After you follow your breathing, okay, you must go through the practice of double counting. You don't go directly into follow your breathing, you know. Okay, then you lost your mind, you hallucinate, you know. You keep on your mind keep on wandering, and you doesn't know that your mind are wandering. That's the worst thing, you know. Okay, that's why you have to be practicing this breath counting is very important. Yeah.
Yes, doctor. I hope there are no more questions.
Yeah, no more question.
No
Okay,
questions.
so maybe we adjourn the
Summarize.
meeting. Okay, so we will go for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I may not join because why? I need to go back 11 o'clock. I need to go back to
So
Penang.
I'm
The
there.
Penang, no. Okay, by right about 12 I should reach there lah. Okay, this a thing. So if time I join, you are not time then you proceed first.
No problem. We continue.
Okay.
Okay, doctor.
Yeah.
No problem.
So
Thank you so
again,
much.
we have to do our duty. You know, I'm traveling now. This today, I'm in all the time. I'm in Penang, but today I am in this what they call in KL lah. I need to have a meeting. This thing, no, to Latin America. I had a meeting. Okay, so we need to carry out our duty.
Yes.
Our day-to-day duty. So remember, we are Brahmana, no?
Brahmana.
Okay, we don't back. Okay, we are not receiver, no. We don't wait for people to help us. No. We take care of our own life, no. We take care of our own money. we are the giver, no. We donate, no. This is the thing. We do not survive by donation.
And the 6 paramitas as what we
the
practice.
first one, Dana.
Dana,
You must have
Panchashila.
Sila.
Dana, then Panchashila.
Then exert your effort.
Exert effort. Yeah.
No. First, you see the logic is first Dana. Okay. Then Sila. Endurance. You need endurance to keep your Sila, no? Endurance.
Yes.
But endurance will make you into donkey, you know. Okay. Then you exert your energy. Yeah. You exert your energy. Okay. Then you should practice samadhi. Okay, then you should practice this panya paramita, panya, no, the vipassana. Okay, samatha vipassana also very important. But of course the 6 parameter is a dynamic samatha. That's why we say that
doctor, non-differentiation will lead us to samatha.
Yeah.
Right. And when we practice our what do you say vipassana, it will lead us to pragya.
Yeah, vipassana will lead to panya. Okay, this samatha will lead you to samadhi.
Yeah.
You practice samatha in samadhi, then you practice vipassana, you lead you to panya. Panya means you see things clearly.
Yeah.
You not only seeing things clearly, you know. You retain your composure. You do not lose your composure. They also vipassana.
Yeah.
So you need to understand the meaning of vipassana. V mean looking, no. Pasana mean perfect. Vipassana mean look at it perfectly. Understand it perfectly called vipassana. Okay, but you must have the samadhi as a base, no, to see things properly. If your mind is not serene, how to see things clearly? Your mind is disturbed, how to see things clearly. You can see things clearly when your mind are calm, when your mind are serene. That is samadhi. Okay, this thing. That's why samatha and vipassana cannot be separated, you know. You don't practice only samadhi without vipassana. If you practice samadhi without vipassana, you will become donkey, you know. If you practice vipassana without practicing samatha, you become monkey. This thing, no, you have to be very careful, no. You better become a human being, you know.
Okay.
Don't drop into the animal level, no.
Upgrade, don't degrade.
degrade into animal level. They don't do anything, they become donkey, Then they take hash, they drink this, what you call, alcohol. Then they drink these poisons of copra, to stimulate their brain, they become monkey. Their brain will be spoiled.
Yeah.
When you take the poison, you spoil your brain. Yeah, you take the hash, take everything, you spoil your brain. Okay, because in Thailand, they legalized this marijuana, Then many people ask the extent to do this, I say, sorry, I would never do it, Don't even think about, don't even discuss about that, not to say do it, Because that is against the Pancasila,
Yeah.
Intoxicant. Intoxicant, that you destroy your brain. And you see many of the Mahaguru, their brain are destroyed. And before they die, they become maniac, They keep on talking, they do this thing, they act very strangely, and they see hell, before they die. But I don't want to talk too much about them, this thing, forget about them, Better we focus on Sutra, learn what from Sutra, better than listen to those Mahaguru and become donkey, My goodness. Okay, be careful with this Mahaguru. So I think we see you tomorrow again.
Doctor, today we have
if I have time,
completed.
I meet you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doctor, today we are finishing the Panchaskanda Vagga, longest from SN 22 to 34. We are completing
So
the.
today we conclude our one Vagga.
Yeah,
section,
Panchaskanda.
the longest, the
So it's
Panchaskanda.
a long section because it's
Yes.
an important section,
Yes.
Actually, this is nothing to do, it's not that much of Panchaskanda. You should see the Panchaskanda is an illusion. Okay, it's an illusion. Only thing that from then, you don't lose your composer. You don't lose your samadhi, when you're interacting with, we have to interact with some Panchaskanda, You cannot do away with Panchaskanda. Okay, today I'm doing my duty. We are dealing with Panchaskanda. Okay, we are dealing with all the name and form, everything, Because you need name and form to survive in this world. Without money, how to survive? Without car, how to travel around? Okay, so we need the Panchaskanda to survive, but you should not attach to it. You should not get addicted to it. That's all. But doesn't mean that you throw it away. When we say that Panchaskanda in illusion, doesn't mean that you throw away Panchaskanda. You don't want to do anything with that. Then you become donkey. Then you stay in the cave. You're doing nothing. No. This is not. You become nihilist. Buddha said no. Buddha never trained you to become a nihilist. No, nihilist. Null and void. They don't want to do anything. No. You have to do your duty. You have to do your duty. This are the thing. That's why now the third level of yoga, the balance between sunyata and rupa. Okay, this thing. In one hand, we practice sunyata. Another hand, we do not throw away rupa. Okay, we're still making money. We still make a lot of money. We still do our business. Because we are not doing away with that. Remember that, That's why you see the last many sutta. You go into samadhi, then you don't lose your samadhi. Do your duty. That thing now is Nikaaya. Tell you to do your duty. Many people say that Nikaaya is Hinayana for small practice. It's not small practice, This is Mahayana,
Yeah.
This is Mahayana. You go for do your duty, interact with so many people. It's not a small practice. Okay, that's why for us, remember, we don't go into the discussion of Hinayana, Mahayana. None of our business, We are so not Mahayana. Don't say that we are Mahayana, But we are Brahmana, that's for sure. We can say that we are Brahmana. Okay, this thing, but we are not. We have nothing to do with Hinayana or Mahayana or this thing. We are not interested, Many of them, they do not follow the teaching of Buddha. Even the Mahayana, they do not follow the teaching of Buddha. Even the Hinayana, whatever yana, throw away all the yana. None of our concern. Yeah. So see you tomorrow. Hopefully.
Okay, doctor. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye, doctor.
Yeah, so congratulations on completing the Panchaskanda Vagga.
Doctor, it's the long we have covered, and we thus we have covered the three sections in Nikayas till now. First one was with the verses. The gathas has come from SN 1 to 11, and then from SN 12 to 21 was with the causation, and this was with the aggregates. I think so. Much to play around with the aggregates, much to focus and be alert and watchful when it comes to Panchaskanda. And thanks to you and Dr. Lim for supporting this project and the translations. The next Vagga is Salayatana Vagga, 6 sense fields.
Okay.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, so thank you so much, Baji, for reading, and thank you, Rucha,
Yeah,
for
thank you so much, doctor.
Guiding in the translation. We see you all tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, doctor. Thank you for joining
Thank you.
and taking
Thank you.
your valuable time in your busy schedule. Okay, see you tomorrow at 8:30.